Well, I got me a new computer for the first time in a long time. So let's check it out. Alright, I got a computer for the first time, and it's really unusual for me to buy a computer because I keep computers for quite a long time. Now this is the Intel Nuc. This is the i7 8th gen, and this is the 8809 version. There's two different versions, and heck, I even got it for, look at that, $950. Now it is a little pricier, but I like small form factors. The computer I was using was this Acer Revo RL80, and it's got an i3 3rd gen. This has got the 8th gen chip. So I figured, yeah, it's time for a new computer. It's almost been 10 years. So let me get my trusty little knife out and let's check it out. Now this is the bare bones one, so you have to put RAM and a hard drive, which I kind of prefer anyway because I like to tinker and like to buy what I want. You know, I've heard a little horror stories where you're not getting what you actually pay for. So let's check this out. And oh yeah. Now this has got the skull, look at that. It's even got the skull right there. Let me smell it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh yeah, it smells brand new. So, spending a little more than what I normally would on a computer. I like the small form factor. Before the Acer, I had the had a tower computer, and it just takes up so much room. You know, I'm not doing anything spectacular. I'm not playing games, although this is a gaming machine. But look at all the connections on here. Now, I'm not going to do benchmarks and all that fun stuff. A lot of guys have done it. It's kind of boring to me. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's important to know. But I just need a computer. You know, just do little things here and there. And, you know, I need this thing vertical. I wonder if it just stands up like this. No. So I'm going to have to figure out a stand. Let me see, will it go this way? No. I'll have to figure out some stand. This is just for me, I'm going to do a part 2, but not really a part 2 because I don't have all the components yet, but I will continue this video. I just wanted to get this out so I could take a look at it, see what else we got in here. Yeah, to mount in the back of a monitor, which I guess some people would do. I don't know how you would do it because you'd have to reach around the monitor to turn it on, you know. This thing is pretty heavy though, by the way. It's a pretty solid computer. While this guy, it's pretty light compared to this. Boy, it's like almost twice as heavy. And then let's take a look at the power brick. I hear it's pretty big, but so what? Now we got the tools. Let's see the power brick. Yeah, it's monstrous, but it doesn't really bother me. And then on this other side is the cord itself right here. And so I got to deal with the Windows operating system also, which I'm going to see if I can grab it from another computer, and I'll show you all that when I'm ready for it with the continuation of this video. Let's take a look at this here. A lot of connections. Man, this thing, I love the skull. I'm so into the skull from the B-Link. B-Link's got a skull. Let's see here. Instructions, blah, blah, blah. Insert directions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the only thing you need to worry about is the M2A. It goes in this slot. You can't put the master in this other slot. That's the only thing you have to worry about. But yeah, the M2, yeah, it's pretty sweet. Alright, so let me get some more components and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so I got all my pieces here for my Nuc Haydes Canyon. And so I'm going to start off with the hard drive. This is the Samsung 970 Evo Plus. Now I paid $180 for this 1 terabyte. I was thinking about getting the 2 terabyte, but I think 1 terabyte is going to be good enough for me. Also, I got the Kingston HyperX. Now this is the 32 gig DDR4 at 2666 megahertz. I will, these are 216s. I will leave the numbers down right here somewhere or up here. I don't know exactly where, but I paid $140 on Amazon. Where I bought the hard drive was the same place I bought the Nuc, which was a store here in Los Angeles. Now, the one thing that really bothers me is this bad boy. Now I got a few laptops and all my computers here are OEM. I needed a retail version, so this really pisses me off that I had to buy Windows 10. Now yes, I do know you can download Windows 10, have it unlicensed, you have a little watermark at the bottom, but I don't know, I wasn't going for that. So, this is the Pro version of it, and I paid like $72 on eBay. As you can see, it's sealed. Plastic is still on there. So hopefully I didn't get screwed. I'll find out very soon. And so let's break the Nuc down, put the pieces in. Now I am missing one more accessory because I'm an accessory type of guy. So before I do all that, let's add that video right now. So I want to put the Nuc on its side like this and have it on my table like this, and obviously it doesn't hold up. So I went on eBay and I got me a laptop stand. So let's see if this works. Hey, let me do a smell here. Nah, nothing. So what we got here, a little tool action, is, let me get this out. One of these stands for a laptop where you can get the screws. Now let me see if this will even hold up here. Let me move this over like this. So yeah, it looks like if I screw it in hard enough, there's a little, if you could see right there where my thumb is, it's a little bit crooked. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, when I screw this down, it's going to hold it. Look at that. I think that's awesome. Well, that solves my problem this way. So let me take this top off and let's get to it here. I wish I had a little tool to do this. I'm probably going to speed this up for you all. Alright, I had to get a pad here and my old trusty knife. So let us open a couple of things here because I love doing this stuff. Let me take a smell with this. You think this is going to smell anything? Hang on. Oh yeah, it had a nice smell to it. So, am I going to ground myself so I don't electrocute or whatever? I don't think so. Got a little sticker. Little sticker right here. Okay, let's take a look at this bad boy. Let's see here. Well, this is some serious action right here. Let me open it on this side. No. Oh yeah. You think this has a good smell to it? Let's take a smell. Oh yeah. Smells brand spanking new. Oh, look at this little guy. Look at that little guy. I mean, Jesus. Look how small these pieces are. Gotta love it. I haven't had a new computer in like forever. I think I deserve a computer. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. Oh yeah. Look at that skull on there. I love that skull. Alright, so I need to take that off, so hang on one second, I forgot one more tool. Alright, I got two different sizes here. Looks like this small one will do it. And then we're going to pull this bad boy out. Let's see here. Just like that. Oh yeah. And then this should just lift right off. Come on, baby. All right. So there we go. Let me set that to the side. Okay, so we're going to put the hard drive over here on this guy, not this one. So we're going to take this screw out. Let's see here. And so we've got a little notch. We'll put that in there. Oh yeah, slipped right in. Beautiful. Now I might get another hard drive at some point, but for now this is good. Let me take a look here. Oh yeah. Slaps right in. And that's it. Wow. Gotta love it. God, it's been a long time since I've built a computer. Alright, we'll slap all this back together. Hopefully it goes together fairly easily. And now I know the RAM I bought 2666 and it's calling out for 2400, so I'll have to probably go in the BIOS and check it out, but I'll show you all that if I have to do anything. And then we will try to put this in. Ooh, that was harder than I thought. Alright, now I'm going to put all the screws back in and we'll be in business. Alright, there we go. So I added that sticker there, and then I've got this other sticker. I don't know if I'll put it on there or not, because I think I have a Windows sticker I need to put on. God, if I would have known they had a sticker, I probably would have put this down here. Oh well. Alright, there we go. So now, Windows, some BIOS stuff, so let's get to the monitor. One last thing, I had to open this Windows 10 box, and so it comes with a little USB, comes with the key, some information, and there's like a booklet. So that's what comes in one of these small little packages. Looks pretty legit, so I don't see a problem. Versus the $199 retail, I paid $73. Let's hope it installs. Alright, let's stop screwing around, let's get to the monitor. Okay, so what I got in my hand is the Nuc. It's a little dark because I'm going to do this in the dark. And what I've got is I've got a dongle, so I don't know if it'll focus, with a wireless keyboard and mouse. So basically I'm going to put the dongle in the back here, and so I just put it in the top. There we go. And so I put it in the top right USB, and we'll see what happens. Well, I'm going to turn on the computer, and I don't have a screen recorder because there's nothing installed yet. So let me turn on the computer, record the screen to get into the BIOS. Alright, hang on. Alright, I turned on the Nuc, and now I'm going to hit F2 on the keyboard, and we'll see if we can get into the BIOS for the XMP. Okay, there it says Intel Nuc, and there we go, there's the BIOS. So I've got the Nuc on, as you can see, the nice beautiful red skull. Really awesome looking. And there is the power and the HDMI with the dongle right here. So everything seems to work automatically. So I'm going to go into the advanced, which is right here, and it looks like the mouse is working beautifully, because I want to check the memory stick to see if it's showing the 2666 megahertz. So I'm going to go into the performance here, and I'm going to go into the memory. And right now it's showing 2667 megahertz, and that's basically what I want. Now over here in the memory profiles it says automatic. If I drop that, I can use the XMP 2667. So I don't see an advantage of doing it to the profile 1 since it's already showing up the number I want here. So right now I'm going to leave it on automatic and see how the performance is, and then maybe later down the road I'll change it to profile number 1 and see how it goes. I wonder if you can even see that, because I'm not seeing it on my on the screen here. But anyway, there's a profile, manual, and automatic. So if I leave it on automatic, then over here is the 2667. So that's how you would get the XMP for overclocking. And let me put the Windows USB to see if it'll just start right up, so I don't have to do any boot order, because I think the boot, yeah, see the boot is, whoa, sorry, let me zoom out a bit. The boot is right here for the boot order. Fast boot, secure boot, let's see, boot priority, no boot drive, boot configuration, USB right there, it shows USB. So anyway, let me put the Windows 10 in the USB, in the front USB, in the 3.0, and let's just see if it boots up. So I'm just going to exit without saving. Alright, let's check out what happens. Alright, well right now it says a bootable device has not been detected. So what I got is, this is what came, my Windows 10. I'm going to put it in the 3.0. And we'll see if that's going to start up. Alright, I put it in. I'm going to turn off the Nuc, and I'm going to turn it back on, and we'll see if Windows will start installing. I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm not going to fast forward through the whole thing, but we'll see if the boot order is going to have a problem. Oh, and there it is. I just would pick Windows 10 setup, 64-bit, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit enter, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, for XMP, I did a bench test, and right now, under normal in the XMB, which I'll show you because I'm going to change, right now the OpenGL is 148.94 FPS, and the CPU is 788. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close, well, I'm just going to close out of this, and I'm going to restart, and I'm going to be hitting F2 to go into the BIOS. Okay, I'm in the BIOS now. If you go to Advanced, Performance, Memory, and right there is the XMP and memory profiles. It's on automatic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to profile 1. And to get to the BIOS, I was hitting F2, if you didn't know. And I'm going to exit. I'm going to say yes. And then I'm going to run the benchmarks again. Alright, I'm going to run the benchmark again. I'll probably fast forward through everything so you don't have to see it. Alright, so I got 149.05 for the OpenGL and the CPU is 784. So very slight difference for the overclocking and the XMP. You could vary on what kind of RAM you have, but there's a very slight difference. So I'm going to keep it on this, and hopefully I don't get like blue screen of death or any problems with it. So that's the very mild overclocking if you want to do it yourself. So my thoughts on the Nuc. Well, it's a really nice compact computer. I like all the inputs on the front and the back. I really enjoy this computer. It seems very zippy, fast, and I enjoyed putting it all together. So would I recommend the Nuc? If you like the small form factor versus a big tower, I would say go for it. Because, you know, I'm not going to really use it for gaming. I'm just going to use it for a regular computer, you know, internet and some other stuff. So I think this is a great computer. I would totally buy it. So let me officially take the plastic off here. And there we go. The Nuc. I would definitely get it. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time.